Okay.
We're from Jersey, baby, 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 and you're not.
Back your hips up, down, up, down.
We're from Jersey, baby. From Jersey, baby. We're from Jersey, baby. We're from Jersey, baby. Baby, 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 and you're not.
What's going on, people? Hope everyone's having a great day. Out on my chop line here, and today we got a beaver. So a lot of people talk about beavers, and can you eat them? Yes, you can. There's nothing better than a perfectly prepared beaver. Now, first thing you gotta do is get all the fur off your beaver. Nobody wants to eat a bunch of fur, so we get a bunch of fur off our beaver. Next thing you want to do is you want to make sure the beaver is very clean. Nobody wants to eat a dirty beaver. So beavers come in all different shapes and sizes, you know. Some are bigger than others, some are smaller than others, but they all taste virtually the same. Some are fattier than others, you know, and that allows a little bit more moisture. And the thing about any meat is you're going to have it moist. So if it doesn't have a lot of fat on it, you're going to want to take something like a truffle oil, like a truffle olive oil or something, and massage that into your beaver and get it all nice and moist before you eat it. And, you know, beaver, you want a nice warm internal temperature, you know, so you're going to want to cook it somewhere up to around 160 to 165 degrees just to make sure that everything's really good. You know, take care of your beaver, and that'll make it better for everybody that's going to share in that wonderful meal. So, you know, they're not that hard to deal with. There's a lot of meat on a beaver. Like I say, some beavers have more meat than others. It doesn't matter. They're all delicious. So, to everyone out there, get out, enjoy Mother Nature, and, you know, don't overlook a beaver. Just make sure that it's clean, fresh, all the fur's off it, and it's got the right internal temperature with the right amount of moisture. Season it however you want. Some people like their beaver plain. Just taste the natural meat. It's up to you. Hope you had a laugh. Peace out.
What do you call a chocolate lab in a suit? Guilty. You want to know if a girl's got an STD? Ask her. You ever been with a chocolate lab? Why don't chocolate labs pay rent? Because jail is free. What do you say to a chocolate lab in a three-piece suit? Will the defendant please rise? If I got $1 every time somebody called me racist, chocolate labs would rob me. I will never be a racist because racism is a crime and crime is for chocolate labs. What's the one right a chocolate lab's got? The right to remain silent. What's a race that starts with an N, ends with an R, and has 6 letters? NASCAR.
Hey, bunker dwellers. Welcome to the 383rd episode of the Boomer Bunker Podcast with your hosts, John Jamingo and the Duchess. Oh, yeah, and that sneaky sniper producer, Mike. I hear Jamingo did battle with his wireless printer, and the printer won. Also, someone was naughty and had the show's Twitter account notified to remove a tweet. Let's start the show. The Boomer Bunker is recorded live in front of an online audience.
You think your stupid little podcast or your little TV show is going to change the world like hell it is?
I'm going to start a podcast that has no focus, and it'll take up an inordinate amount of time.
Duchess,
Jamingo?
you got us in trouble today. I didn't
Welcome,
realize
everyone.
this. Well, we did. We already had the welcome. See, this is. I knew this was going to happen. I tried to talk to you before the show started the show, and I told you
have it
things
in
were
the
going to
notes.
change.
Sorry.
What's that?
You have it in the notes?
Oh, we're going to go with the notes now. I'm sorry. I have to
You didn't
give you.
say-
I talked to you about how we were changing the beginning of the show. Okay. I didn't know I had to write it down in a formal memo and send it to you. Did we, Mike?
Well, I didn't think you were deleting that either. I didn't understand.
Didn't I say that we were changing things and we were going to have to go through? I explained all of this.
Fuck you!
Hold on, I forgot. You're on the wrong side. There we go. All right, so anyhow.
All right, take two. Hi.
So, hi, hey, Duchess.
Hi, John.
So you got us in trouble today.
I did.
Yeah, you did. So I go to, well, anyhow, I went to our email today and I went, hi, Boomer Bunker. Your account, Boomer_Bunker, was reported and has been automatically locked for violating the X rules. And I'm thinking to myself, what did I do? What did I do? And I was like, so then I looked at the thing and it says, he's guilty. Wood chipper.
It said, if he's guilty.
Oh, if he's guilty.
If is important because I didn't say he's guilty.
I
and
know.
X took offense at that. And then banned our account.
Right. So then I had to go in.
Rude.
Yeah, I was.
So rude.
And then I had to go in and delete the tweet. And then once I deleted the tweet, we got out of jail. So
there you go. Sparky wants to know if I was bad.
Yeah,
apparently.
Very, very bad girl you were. So I'm loving AI now. I love the fact that I can get, you can't call out people for pedophilia.
I didn't. I said if he's guilty. I didn't say he's guilty, or I didn't say put him in the wood chipper. I said if. And apparently AI couldn't understand words.
Well, that is true. But then I went in and I fixed it. I said, we apologize for saying that what we would do to pedophiles. And we will no longer say that on Twitter, even though we still believe it.
Oh, we absolutely believe it. And he's totally fucking guilty. He's a disgusting piece of shit. Allegedly disgusting piece of shit.
Gotta say allegedly. And
allegedly, he's totally guilty. But
right. And we're talking about allegedly about Timothy Busfield, who
that ginger nightmare.
He surrendered to the police. He's been arrested. His wife, Melissa Gilbert, is standing by her man.
Gross.
And well, I know. Listen, I don't know what do you do? Okay, you're married. What would you do if you found out that Paul was diddling little boys?
Yeah, that'd be a problem. That'd be a big problem.
I understand that, but I mean, you're married to the man, and do you throw him out of the house? What do you do?
Well, I'm assuming he wouldn't be in the house anymore. They would scoop him up.
They would scoop him up.
So.
Okay.
Oh, look. Red says, I'm the only ginger nightmare around here. Well, you're special.
That is too
Red.
great.
We love you.
So,
you know that.
Producer Mike has done something he hasn't done for a while. He made.
You mean anal?
No, not anal. Well, maybe. I don't know.
Oh my.
I don't know if he's done. I don't know if that's regular or not. I have no idea. So Mike did a show recap. I don't know where to fit this in, but I'm dying to hear it because I love.
You're just going to smush it in there?
I think we're just going to just jam it right in here now.
Jam it in?
Jam it in.
Raw dog it in? There you go.
It's raw dog it. All right, Mike. Welcome to NFL with Duchess and Jamingo. I'm fine. I'm a little salty, okay? I'm sorry. I'm a little salty about this.
Choked out, man. It was ridiculous.
It was horrible.
These dipshits aren't paying nothing for me.
Well, good luck there, buddy.
Take two.
Motherfucker, here we go again. None of what you just said was true.
You should listen to women.
Hey, look, I don't need you talking under me while I'm trying to get through this.
No one asked you to.
This is not the night.
All bets are off.
Come on, Olds. It's easy enough to do.
It just doesn't sit with me.
I don't give a fuck about any of that.
They've crossed the line. Like, we're beyond that.
Listen, you curly-haired cunt.
That was such a poor choice.
Go, baby, go.
That's a bad look.
Once again, wrong.
I'm going to go cause some shit.
Wrong again there, dipshit.
And Monday morning quarterback this all fucking day long.
Stop your nonsense.
It's the guy with his mouth open.
You just took me somewhere where I got to go.
Your segue, sir.
I didn't realize this was that long.
John.
Let's see what the unfucking America tour is. Every fucking thing you said was wrong. You know what'll straighten that out? A little bit of pepper spray in your yap. Orange man bad. Billions and billions of dollars going out the door. Those fascists. I'm sorry, Duchess. You want to talk?
Get the fuck out of my way. I got shit to do.
A lot of white broads there.
Wow, there's some diversity.
It looks like he took a few balls to the chin.
It was so tense.
And I don't think he's a catcher.
You're not wrong, John.
John, you're not wrong.
Oh, that's some green hair.
There we go, buddy. And you are going to jail.
I don't give a shit. Go away. Make him go away.
I couldn't be an ICE agent.
Look how mad you are about the fucking Eagles.
I was making lattes.
No, you don't get to do that. You should run him over.
What am I, a trained SEAL here? This dumb liberal broad.
Guilty. Jail.
I tell you, pepper sprayer.
Fuck you, jail.
Reacher, over here.
Don't you have a job? Go to fucking work.
Get in your car, go to fuck home. I would punch her right in the face.
I'm gonna come to your house and punch you. Turn that shit off.
We're full the fuck up on crazy. All right, go somewhere else.
God, seriously. Fucking idiot.
My Neilger, half black Neil.
Oh, stop it.
What's up, my Neilger?
What did you think was gonna happen, you retarded fuck?
Stop taking your dogs and your kids to your little LARPing party.
We hate you.
The Secretary of Hair Extensions.
Stop with the fucking horns. Oh my God.
I'm not as informed as Cody is.
Cody isn't wrong this time.
Cody, you're not wrong.
Lesson learned. Bye.
God damn.
That's
good job,
phenomenal. I love that.
All right. Since this is the recording, the video recording of our audio podcast, all right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to segue into something. Because guess what? In the audio podcast, we're going to put this at the end. All right, so I'm going to cut that out and put this right in there. Maybe, maybe not. But in case I do, I'm segueing into it. So don't play it again, Mike. Just saying. All right, so if you want to listen to what Mike did, the show recap, it's going to be at the end of the podcast. All right? There we go. All right, there we go. All right, Duchess. Since you got us thrown into jail, Twitter jail, today I got a letter. I went to the bad news box today. Because what happens is my mail lady, who can't understand normal thinking, whenever it gets full, what she does is she leaves the door open. It's like if she can't jam another piece of paper in there, she leaves the door open.
Maybe you get it like once a week or something.
Whatever.
Maybe.
I'm going to say today is the 15th of January. When I went in there, I had Christmas cards.
John.
Christmas cards in there. So
Shame on you.
Pull out all the most of it's like advertising and papers. I hate that.
She has to deliver it. That's her job.
I understand that.
All right.
So I pull it out and I get a letter and I'm like, uh-oh, let me open this up. So I open it up and it says, you have to do this, fill out this form and send it in. And this is your last notice. And I'm like, what do you mean? It's the first one I get. So I go through the mail and I'm like, oh, here's my second notice.
Fourth,
here's my first notice. This is my third and final notice. All right. So I'm like, okay.
How come my internet doesn't work? Yeah.
So I open it up and all I have to do is check. Did you do this or did you not do this? And I did not do this. All right. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to check, I did not do this. And then I'll send it back. And then it says, oh, you can fax it in or email it to us. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I took the envelope, I threw it in the trash. And then I ripped it up and then I threw it in the trash. So I come in here, I roll my printer over, I plug it in, and I can't get it to work. And I'm doing everything. I even had Vera here and she's trying to help me fix this thing and I can't fix it. And I'm furious now. Back fixing this thing. So finally, I said, because I got to send this in. So I call the person, very lovely lady, answers the phone. She must deal with idiots like me on the normal. So she says to me, so I'm like, hey, I threw the envelope away. Can you give me the address? I would love to be able to email this. I don't know how it email. And she says to me, well, you could take a picture of it on your phone and then email that to me and that'll work. And I went, and as in my head, I'm thinking to myself, you moron, why did you think of this in the first place? Okay.
That's a good idea.
I go, oh my God, that's a fantastic idea. So I
Thank
lay
you for
this
helping
thing.
this old man out.
Yeah.
Tell him how to use some technology.
I get the thing that I put my phone on as a camera. I get it perfect. I set it up. I take the picture. I look at the picture. Oh,
Did you have your finger in the way?
Was not.
been even better.
Well lit. I take it and I email it to her. And I said, okay, I'm done with that one. About 5 minutes later, my phone rings, and it's the person who I called. And I'm like, what's this about? So I answered, and she says, I thought you said you did not. And I said, no, I didn't. And she goes, well, you checked, you did. And I'm like, no. And I look at the piece of paper sitting next to me. I did. I checked it, I did. I'm like, oh no, do you have to send me another one of these? She goes, no. She goes, circle it and then put your initials next to it. And then circle it, X it out, put your initials next to it, and then check the right one. And then take a picture of it and send it back. And I'm like, okay, all right, thank you. I'm fine. I'll do it.
I'm fine.
Yeah, and I wanted to take a baseball bat and smash that printer into 1,000 pieces. I have not had I didn't have a printer for 10 years. 10 years. No, 10 or 11 years.
Okay.
And then finally I bought this printer. I used it twice, and now I can't get it to connect to the internet. I can't get it to connect to the internet. I don't know what, I can't get it to connect. I've done everything that I know how to do. I tried there, shit. I had Vera here trying to do it. I was like, ugh. She did. Sparky Toaster says she probably hung up from that call and said, what a dumbass. Yeah.
I hate talking to these old people. They don't know anything.
I felt like an
Budbugger
idiot.
says this. Somehow he sent a dick pic.
No.
He held it in his lap and took a picture.
Yes.
Here you go.
No. I know. Also, today, we had a very, if you don't listen to, if you don't have Twitter, or if you do have Twitter,
Here's
you
the first
got to
dick
go.
pic. You ready?
Yes. You'll never find, I'll never take a picture of my member. I will never take a picture of my member. That'll never happen. So if anybody says it's my picture, it's a picture of my, it's never happens. It never happened, never will happen. The only person that would be able to do that would be like the coroner, if they ever decided to do that. Sounds like a guy who takes a leak in a bucket. Yes.
Thank you,
Yes,
Lisa.
she said, well, I bet you, she goes, that guy's so dumb, I bet you he pees in a bucket. That would be true. So, oh my God, you just threw me off. Oh, so I was talking about Road Rage 101, which is the show Bruce does in the morning on Twitter. It's also a podcast, so just check out Road Rage 101. And it was very fiery and feisty today. We were talking about all the stuff that was going on in Minnesota. So afterwards, I had called Duchess to talk to her about some things that were going to go on with the show. No, you called me. And we were started back. And then you asked me a question. When's Brand X? And I went, I thought I wrote it down, but I can't find it. I don't know what to do. I said, can you do me a favor?
Totally.
Can you do me a favor?
I was already typing it when you asked me that.
So in the private chat that I have with Duchess and Deuce, she said, hey, when is Brand X? And I'm not, she says, don't you answer it. Don't you even look at it. Don't open it up. Make it so.
Well, now Deuce is going to know all about it. So.
He says, that's on the 23rd, unless John forgot. And then, so they little things back and forth. And then finally I went in, oh, of course I know. I got it. The 23rd. Yeah, we're all set. And all that.
Fucking dolts.
Yes.
Big dolt. So.
It was pretty funny. So, we had you covered on it until you're like, guess what I did? I forgot.
Well, I do out myself on the show.
You do. No one outs you like you.
That's true. So today, I want to take a little time and address the Karens of the world.
Should.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Before we get into anything, Duchess, why don't you tell everybody where they can find us?
How did you know I was going to try to say that? Okay. We would love for you to follow us on social media. You can also leave a voice message at boomerbunker.com/voicemail. You can also send us a text or leave a voice message by calling 856-477-1935. And if you'd like to join our Discord and chat with us and all the other bunker dwellers, just find our links at boomerbunker.com. /Discord, and you can join right there. And if you'd like to support the show, you can again go to boomerbunker.com/support and then drop a few bucks in there. We'd love that. If you can.
All right. one other thing before we get into the content of the show. We have in our Discord, because you remind me of Discord, in our Discord, we have a bunch of people. Sometimes they come in, they don't. Today I heard from Access Denied, which I haven't heard from in a while. And Dick Smacklemore,
yeah.
Smacklemore Esquire showed up, and we haven't seen him in a while. He was, last time we heard from him,
months ago.
He was hiking into the wilderness of Alaska.
Yeah.
And then he dropped off. And I thought to myself, well, he must have been eaten by a bear.
Yeah,
something got him. So all of a sudden he pops on today and he's like talking. He's like, no, back in the States and we're doing this and I got a van and all. And I'm thinking to myself.
Lives in a van down by the river. I mean, literally. There's a van that's by the river. It's great.
So he says.
He and his fiance, what a life.
Yeah.
Just wander around.
Just wandering around, living in a van. And he wants to climb towers, like those big towers.
That's crazy.
Like, he wants to get a job doing that. I'm like, okay, you go, man.
No thanks.
So I said to him, now look at you. You're the one with all the stories, because he was doing all these hikings, trying to find all these towns. Then he comes and he shows us a picture of an excavator, like a backhoe. And he said that he hiked into this place and it got dark and he wasn't sure he could, and he couldn't find it. So he wasn't sure he could hike out.
He got lost. Yeah, he was 15 miles out of town, he said.
Yeah. So
it got dark.
He slept overnight in that excavator in sub-freezing temperatures.
Cold.
Yeah.
Cold weather.
And he had to take some kind of tarp he found and make where the window was broken, and so he could sit in there. And he didn't freeze it. When the sun came up, then he walked his way out. So it wasn't like he wasn't trying to kill himself. But I mean, now there's a man with some stories. You figure he's got to have a ton of stories.
Unbelievable.
So good for him.
Enjoy it, man. Like it's just, I'm curious about how old he is. I mean, obviously he's not in his elder years, but wow. Like he's done a lot.
Yeah.
Just from what I've seen.
Climb towers. I say you've got to be like in your early 30s, late 20s, early 30s.
I can't imagine he's younger than like 28, but man.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it was great. The pictures were gorgeous. He put up beautiful pictures, just whatever. And it was. I think you had said, I thought a bear ate you, and I think didn't he respond like a bear almost did? Like,
I saw a lot of bears.
Yeah, I was like, oh, no, thanks.
And we're not talking about like the bears around here, the black bears that if you yell, they run away.
The Jersey bears, they're like, fuck you.
We're talking about grizzly bears that'll just eat you.
Big fuckers,
Yeah,
no
big
thanks.
giant ones.
No thanks.
So.
Oh, it's like listening to Brand X. The ice cubes.
Duchess is drinking her wine.
It's been a week.
Today we got
all in one day.
Today we were getting schooled on, not eating fast food and junk food and all. Meanwhile, she's sipping back the wine.
I have 2 of these left. I'm going to finish them and I'm done for a while. I have to take a break on it.
I'm sure you will. Okay. You keep telling us that.
I haven't bought any more. I'm just finishing the stock.
Right now.
It's not a lot. I'm sorry, where did you go stop for fast food last night?
Last night. I had some today.
Yesterday.
Let me ask you this. Do you have Royal Farms by you? Ever heard of Royal Farms?
Is that like Cumberland Farms?
Royal Farms is like Wawa in its kind of sort of way. It's a gas station, but it has fast food. And they have like fried chicken and chicken tenders and potato wedges. I can see you say. I'll tell you what; their chicken tenders are really good, to be honest. And they're so. I went today, and I went and got some chicken tenders and some potato wedges. So look at me. All right. So every once in a while, you'll be out in the wilderness, and you'll come across a Karen. Now, I don't know what I would rather see in the woods.
Karens in the wild,
Yeah, a Karen in the wild, in the woods, or a grizzly bear. Well, okay, I'll take the Karen because I don't think she can.
I could beat up a Karen. I couldn't beat up a grizzly bear.
I can't do any. I can't outrun a grizzly bear, but I could beat up a Karen.
Wait, hold the press. I have a question for you here. John, what should I eat for dinner?
Well, whatever you want. What am I, your father? I don't care. Eat whatever you want.
Maybe I want you to be stepdad.
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, tease. Go ahead.
So these guys were out duck hunting, and they ran into a Karen in the wild.
Is that her? Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, God.
Hey, bro, what kind of bird is that?
So the guys go, hey, man, what kind of bird is that? And she's yelling, fuck
a loon.
As she walks up on them.
What kind of bird is that?
First.
I think it's a legendary parrot.
Shut up, you cunt!
She sounds like a bird.
You're not welcome. Go away. Fuck off.
Now, the Karen in the wild here has just walked up to these men who are duck hunting.
She went out of her way to come up to them.
Yeah, she had to go out of her way to come up to them. And then she says that they're not welcome here and to leave. And I'm thinking to myself, well, who put you in charge of the public area? You know, it's not like they were on private property or her property or anything. They're hunting on public property where they're allowed to hunt.
Yeah.
She doesn't like hunting. So she's going out there and she's going to stop them because she is the righteous, white, liberal Karen out there on her nature walk.
Well, it's the fuck off police, I guess. Oh. Can you pause it for a second?
It almost sounds like she's
her
calling
screaming.
geese.
She sounds like a bird. She's
Yeah,
like, fuck off. Like it's
it's like she's calling in geese.
Yeah.
I'd say you pepper spray her.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I don't know how these guys are so calm about this.
Oh, they don't fucking care.
So now she bends down to pick a rock up, and she's throwing a rock at the ducks that are in the
They're
water.
shooting in the background. They don't care.
Right.
Please refrain from shooting this bitch. I don't want to deal with her up here.
Fucking retard.
So
wait, go back because Devin talked over her.
Those are decoys, not ducks.
Wow.
So she's throwing rocks trying to scare the ducks away, and they're not ducks, they're decoys.
Oh, did you miss what he called her? Oh,
Fuck off. We don't want you shooting around here.
I don't give a fuck. I don't want you walking around here.
Oh, fuck off. This is public property.
Exactly my point. Thanks for proving our point.
We don't shoot anything alive, you fuck off.
These are already dead. These are already dead.
I don't care.
They're already dead.
I don't like shooting you, fuck off. You fuck off.
Those birds identified as dead already.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
As she marches off, all that commotion. I can't believe this, but in all that commotion, a duck actually comes in on the decoys. And he wheels the camera around just in time to...
Oh, yeah.
Down it goes.
Yeah. Ian rolled that fucker.
And off she goes. There goes a Karen. So, I'm telling you, man. They are all fuck offs, and she wants them to fuck off. Well, I guess they were doing that, right?
Lisa says, oops, hit the trigger.
I hit the trigger.
Fuck off, fuck off. I can't, I just don't know. I hate these women. I really do. It's just, they make me so, it's not your fucking business. Go away. Go away. They're not doing anything that they're not allowed to do. First of all, you're not the police anyway. It's not your job to go stop people from doing things.
Well,
no
whether
one
it's
made you a
legal
police
or-
officer. Yeah.
Whether it's legal or not, she doesn't like it. And it can be totally legal, and they can totally be in the right and allowed to do what they're doing right there. But she doesn't like it. So they must.
She's going to tell them.
They must stop. They must leave because she doesn't want anybody shooting ducks there.
Yeah.
And so she can go over there and screech, and everybody's supposed to listen to her.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's not right. Mind your business. You know what? The world would be a much nicer place if people just minded their own fucking business.
They used to. What's changed? What happened?
Yeah.
We've
entitlement.
Well, I'm bringing it back to I'm
boomers,
blaming the invention of smartphones and the internet and social media because now, and I guess we could be put into that same situation. Now we feel like everybody should listen to us or whatever. But
because you have an outlet. You have an outlet.
I would like to find the first person that put their phone in their car and started talking to it. Because since that happened, there has been a plethora of
a what?
Liberal white plethora. Listen, I have some marbles in my mouth. I can't help it.
I can't wait for
how was that
to hear
said
this.
again?
A plethora.
A plethora. That's what I said, wasn't it?
You said plethora.
Well, same thing.
Okay.
Hey,
okay.
I used the
potato, same thing.
I just used the hard R. Leave me alone.
Oh my God.
So
Lisa goes a plethora.
So we have another Karen in the wild. She's in her car, and she's very upset.
Fuck this woman. I hate her already. Ugh.
We are already surpassing Hitler, Nazi Germany. Do you not see this? If we have to debate the morality of does a person deserve to be shot in the face by a masked man who just jumped out of his car working for the government?
Well, that's one way to look at it.
We've surpassed Hitler. What does that mean? What does that even mean?
I have no idea, but
we have millions of dead people in a mass grave?
So according to her, this lady was just driving home and a masked ICE man jumped out and shot her in the face for no reason.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Okay.
Because?
What have we become?
Wow.
Why are we here scrolling instead of getting out to the streets? I'm so serious. And I'm going to keep scrolling because, honestly, nobody would join me if I got in the streets, would they?
No, we would not join you if you went into the streets. Who are you? No one cares.
Why is she screaming? Why is she screaming?
I have no idea.
She fucking has herself so worked up.
I don't know what we're yelling about!
You can have an opinion. You don't have to be a fucking lunatic in your car.
But, bravo, she doesn't have a nose ring. I was shocked that she did not have. Let's find out.
That's the thing. When we go to the streets, we go up the streets with our little plastic signs and we say, stop shooting people, arrest ICE. Do you think that's going to help a woman who just got shot? This is serious. This is no longer political debate online material. This is no longer wave your flag in the air in the streets material. This is Civil War, revolutionary bullshit. And I'm scared to say this on the internet because I know someone's watching me. And y'all better be fucking afraid of what you're doing to your people because we will bite back. This is our country and we deserve to take it back from the very terrorists running it now.
Can you back that up like 5 seconds? I still wanted to talk about the video and you've already wiped it away.
Hang on, I can do it.
Okay,
relax.
thank you. I asked,
I'll bring her back.
I asked you to pause it.
Oh,
after
I didn't hear.
something.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
She was yelling so loud, I didn't hear you say pause it.
Okay.
Here she is. All right, so.
I don't know, like 5 seconds back maybe?
Well, let's go back 5 seconds. Let's try this.
About there.
All right.
Bullshit, I'm scared to say
A little
this
bit
on
back.
the internet.
Oh, right there. Stop. This is revolutionary bullshit, Civil War bullshit, and I'm afraid to say it on the internet. How are we watching you? How are we watching you, stupid? Like, are you crazy?
Yeah.
She's afraid to say it on the internet. She put it on the fucking internet herself. She put it up herself, but she's scared.
She wants Civil War is what she wants.
She's fucking no, she's afraid of it, and she's afraid to put it up. And then but 3 seconds later, publish.
I got to scroll. We got to see if we can speak liberal white female. All right, she's very upset that ICE officers have shot a woman in the face for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah,
just got out of the car,
pulled her out. Yeah,
put his mask up and shot her in the face.
Yeah.
A woman who just got shot. This is serious. This is no longer political debate online material. This is no longer wave your flag in the air in the streets material.
What should we do?
How about shut the fuck up?
I'm trying not to curse on today's show, and all this is me cursing on the show. Okay, here we go.
This is Civil War, revolutionary bullshit, and I'm scared to say this on the internet because I know the government's watching me, and y'all better be fucking afraid of what you're doing to your people because we will bite back. This is our country, and we deserve to take it back from the very terrorists running it now.
Does she should really put this much energy into finding a job.
Shut up, bitch.
She might have a job. We don't know that.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
She's very possible she has a job.
Yeah, and would you like fries with that? I don't know if that counts.
Look, can you say that? I don't know, but I just know that what they do is they see something.
All right.
And I really do blame the media and the Democrats for ginning up all this kind of response because they love to take half truths and little bits and talk about it. And the reason I say that is I want to bring up, it's maybe somebody that you would know. I'm sure you've seen this gentleman before.
Okay.
And that would be, who's this?
Oh, we just love him. Looks like he's got a ghost dick in his mouth right now.
All right. I was hoping you would tell everybody who he is.
It is Cory Booker.
Cory Booker,
our
the senator.
esteemed senator from New Jersey.
Of New Jersey. Okay.
Piece of shit.
Here we go.
We must do more. The tragic death of Renee Good has brought into clear spotlight so many of the things the Trump administration is doing to make our communities less safe. But one of the most alarming crises are issues of training and accountability standards for ICE officers. The Trump administration has cut the training down from 5 months to about a month and a half. They have eliminated age requirements and are hiring recruits as young as 18 years old. They're putting people into training before their background checks are even complete. And so when you see people cut corners, people die.
Okay.
This is the argument he's going to take? Not that we have people acting like total fucking morons and destroying things, and now we have to put more ICE agents in because we can't bring in the National Guard, and they're instructing the police to not do anything. But okay. Okay.
So it's the Trump administration because what they're doing is they're taking people that are here illegally and removing them. And people like him are telling the people that this is illegal and they should take to the streets and stop this. And then what happens is you get other groups that train people to do this. In other words, they take these people and they train them how to stop ICE, how to park their car sideways, and so what happened was this woman, Renee Good, was part of that training. And then she went out and she was following these ICE people around and she was stopping and interfering, and they had had enough of her and they went to stop her. So they went to open the door because they were going to detain her now. So they told her to stop, get out of the car, and she did not. And then her partner said, "Drive, baby, drive." And then she took off, and there was an ICE agent in front of the car. Now, we don't know if she saw the ICE agent. We don't know if she did this on purpose. But all we know is she was trying to flee from being detained. And the officer in the front had his gun pulled, and as she came towards him, he shot her in the face. Now, these are the facts. These are the facts. If she would have put her car in park, got out of the car, she would have been detained. And in Minnesota, they wouldn't even have gave her a ticket. They probably would have gave her
just let her go.
They probably would have gave her a gift certificate to a restaurant in the area or something like that for doing such a good job. Yeah, here's $25. Go get yourself some salad and breadsticks. On Wednesday night, I hear it's unlimited.
Hey, the soup is great, I hear.
Yeah. So now we have Cory here continuing. And the reason that they're trying to get ICE agents is because because the Democrats in the 4 years that Biden was here let in over 10 million people in this country. We have to get them out, and we didn't have enough ICE agents to do this. And you seem to have let them in, given them Social Security cards, driver's license. They're able to vote, giving them. And in Minnesota, how do they? We brought them out of Somalia. And how do they repay us? By basically starting the biggest fraud scheme in probably U.S. history.
They had help. Don't kid yourself. They're not that bright.
That is
such clearly they're not because the Leering Center, but that is a pyramid right there. That these are like the Avon agents, right? These are the Avon ladies are at the base level here, and it just builds up. And there's some kingpin at the top who's making it all. It's a Democrat Party, I'm sure of it. And there's people in the government making money on that because everybody gets a piece. But now, I mean, if you think about Elon Musk defunding everything and just shutting down that USAID, which probably funneled millions.
Yeah, we're just shining a light on
everywhere.
it.
Yeah,
shining
roaches
a light
are all
on
scattering. So.
And then we had one kid, 23-year-old kid, Nick Shirley, who went out with a camera and some guy who he had met who had a lot of information on this and started going door to door and knocking on doors and exposing this. And then he put this on X and YouTube, and it went viral. And now they are out trying to, he's a far right. He's not a journalist. It's all this other. Yeah, you know what? He's doing more journalism in them. There's a word for you. More journalism in them than all you guys together. And when you did come out, what did you do? Did you go in and try to see if what he's saying is true? And if it is true, maybe you should start reporting on this? No. What you did was you went out there and tried to discredit him and prove that he did not do what he said he did. So, Access Denied said that Somalia is basically a nation of retards. There are not really any argument for why half the state should be from there. I guess.
There's also another question that came up that is not really related to this. It was more like a statement from Misanthrope Radio.
Oh, John and Kate aren't wearing pants. Well, I don't know about Kate.
Theory. His theory.
That's his theory.
Let's add that.
Yeah. I don't know about Kate, but I do have pants on.
Well, of course I have pants on. Unless you don't want me to. No, I'm kidding. There's pants on.
Well, now we have to wait 5 minutes while the chat chimes in on whether you should take your pants off.
No.
Now, if the chat
it can be whatever you imagine,
your...
but I'm wearing pants. So
yeah, I was going to say, if the chat tells you to take your pants off, don't you have to take your pants off now because you asked an answer?
No, John. I think I phrased that incorrectly. Yeah. Okay. All right. So Sparky says, I would think that Kate wears pants more than John does.
And I think it's a tie. Although, no, wait a minute. I've probably done a show or two from here with no pants on.
Oh, my God, John.
I probably have. Today I'm wearing pants. Why are we talking about this?
Blame Lorenzo. That's all his fault.
Yeah, Lorenzo. What?
Way to derail it. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
Troublemaker. He's not a misanthrope for anything, for no reason, right? So
right, that's true. Where are my pants?
Well, you know, Cory Booker was absolutely serious because he was holding his little tiny microphone by his mouth.
This is the new
and
thing we do.
And talking very in a concerned voice. So.
Because you have this little microphone, which is a little microphone, which is wireless, that attaches to the bottom of your phone, and then they can, and it sounds better. So everybody, you see, one guy has a microphone clipped to the guy, and then the other person's holding this little tiny microphone. It's fine. Listen, I'm all for that. I'm good. I love it when we have better audio. I think it's a lot better. A lot of people don't know how to do audio, and I'm very happy that people are getting us better audio. Even Karen's sitting in the car because we have another Karen here. Now, this Karen's very upset for the simple reason that their husbands are not doing enough for the cause.
Oh, my God.
Like, I actually don't have a single friend who is, like, thrilled with how their husband is reacting to all this. Most of them are describing their husbands as ostriching, sticking their heads in the sand and pretending like nothing is happening. Meanwhile, my friends, their wives, are trying to figure out, how are we going to continue normal life for our children through this? How are we going to prepare and protect ourselves? And their husbands are like, stop being so emotional. You're overreacting.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Fact. You are?
Yeah. You mean the truth? While you guys are out there going crazy over stuff that's not happening or basically making things up. Look at the face. Goodness. I'll tell you what.
Sorry for the folks who aren't watching this, but this is, she's not screaming.
I wish you wouldn't
but
do
she's
this.
still deranged.
I hate the fact when you say that. I do. I do. Just let it roll, okay? Don't sit there and say, for the people that aren't watching.
But they're not. And you're like, look at the face. You're describing her.
Why don't we do this? When I say look at her face, why don't we just say she's got a crazy face on right now? That's all we have to say.
Okay.
I should have said look at her face, but I'm like, goodness, look at her face. This drives me insane. All right, let's get back to her because what are they going to do with these husbands now? That they're not listening. They're not as upset as we are. They're not wringing their hands, and they're not sitting in their cars making videos up. So what are they going to do with these husbands?
Do we see what's happening? Hello. It's time to wake up. Protect your family. Like, my friends are losing complete faith in their partners at this point. The divorces that are going to happen after all this, it's going to be an unprecedented number because you all are
Captain
failing
Karen.
your families.
This woman's insane. Oh, thank you. Do says, I listen to the audio podcast 90% of the time. Duchess, we appreciate you.
Oh, you appreciate her telling me that we shouldn't say stuff like that? Is that what you appreciate?
Probably shouldn't, but thank you.
I know.
This woman is bonkers. Now, granted, people should be aware of current events. They should be aware of what's happening in the world, in their community, that type of thing. I'm all for that. But again, if you have children, your job is to take care of your children. That's your first job. You made the choice to have them, raise them. Now, if you're abandoning your children, and I don't know what she's doing, but if her and her girlfriends are all whipped up and like that crazy Karen who's going, fuck you, fuck off. You know, if you're at that level, yeah, the husbands should be concerned because right now they're going, who the fuck is going to take care of my kids? What is happening?
Well, not
and are
only
you working?
that.
Are you working? Like, is that chick working? Or is she letting her husband work and then her and her girlfriends are sitting around bitching? Like, I'd like to know a little more about her.
Again, I go back to the smartphone, the car, and the internet. This is why we have to put up with these crazy liberal broads. Normally, they would just go out to lunch and gab with each other or talk on the phone for 4 hours, and we wouldn't be subjected to this. But here we are. Lorenzo says, social media is the issue. It's given every crazy broad in the world a community of other idiotic, insane broads to validate their horseshit. I agree,
like
100%.
Podcasts or anything. I mean, I get it. Everybody wants a group and everybody wants to belong to a community. Totally get that. You know, but when you're in an echo chamber and you're just ramping yourself up screaming, you know, I mean, it's you had the first woman who you played, you know, who was screaming in her car, like manic, mental. And you have this one who's like, you know, my husband's they're ostriching, they're not, because they're concerned about their immediate family. You know, these are also the same women that are like, he's not present, he's not doing. The guy doesn't want to talk about this anymore, probably because he disagrees with you. So he's not even discussing it.
So I today said to myself, are these women upset about the women and kids that have been killed and raped by these illegal immigrants that have come into this country? I don't see them crying for this. I see them crying for the immigrants that are the criminals that are here that we're trying to get out of this country because, you know, the orange man bad, so the criminals must be good. So
where's the equal outrage? Like, you have to have equal outrage. You can't be mad that this psycho got shot in the face, impeding the law, and then some poor girl sitting on a fucking train, minding her own business, gets stabbed in her neck, like, and died. Like, it was, and bled out, and nobody helped her. But she's not up in arms about that. So I'm sorry, that's crazy. How can
so these husbands
are
are probably sitting at a bar having a beer and saying, I don't know, man, my wife's insane. Like, in other words, they're trying to get the criminals out of the country here. And what are they doing? They're ostriching, right? They got their head in the sand and they're blaming the ICE trying to get them out of here. And so the husbands are totally, and it's like, man, I don't know. I don't know if I can keep putting up with this bullshit, but you know how much it's going to cost me? If I go and get a divorce, it's going to cost me a fortune. The problem is, like I said, I just showed you Cory Booker. All right. And now I'm going to hold the phone. Nick just wrote a diatribe. All right. Can you read Nick's diatribe?
I'll read it. It's generalizing, but I will read what he wrote. He says, the biggest proof of the difference between men and women is how performative the women have become. Irony is complaining about the white men with privilege while enjoying the privileges you stood around earning while doing absolutely nothing. So I'm assuming he's talking about the liberal women.
Well, he's not talking about you. You're one of, I keep telling
you,
you're one of the
literally
good
just said, I assume he's talking about white liberal women. So
of course he is.
Shut up, Jamingo.
Okay.
All right. Exhibit number 2.
Aaron's here. Start over. Sure.
Exhibit number 2 is the media. And here we have Amy Phillips on her CNN show. And she is talking
Who's
about...
Who's she talking to?
We'll figure it out. I have no idea who she's talking to.
Oh, I thought you knew.
If you antagonize law enforcement, you are deserving of brutality from...
Yep. It's as loud as it goes. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I got it jammed. I apologize.
All right, I'm sorry. Could you... Yeah, I talked
Let's
over
start
because
over
I had a hard time hearing it.
All right. Take 2.
If you antagonize law enforcement, you are deserving of brutality from the government?
No, I don't know anyone who's taking that position. I think.
Oh, no one's taking that position, but I'm going to say it, so you have to defend it. No one's taking that position. No one's saying that just because you antagonize. No, you can antagonize them and they're not going to shoot you in the face. You know what you can't do? You can't take a car and run at them with a car. That you can't do.
Yeah.
You can yell
Can't
at them.
Take the law in your own hands.
Yeah, you can
Doesn't
tell them to
work
go
that way.
get lunch, buddy. Go take a lunch. You can say all kinds of stuff. You can scream at them. You can scream that they're horrible. They're Hitler. They're Nazis. They're the gazpacho. I know it's Gestapo. It's not gazpacho. I know this.
Gazpacho. That spicy soup.
It's that cold spicy soup. Your cold spicy soup, you gazpachos.
Where it becomes unlawful is that's what we're talking about here, is that when your goal is to get in the way of an immigration enforcement, that is illegal. That is not a protest. Now, if you want to do it from the sidewalk, if you don't want to get involved, that's different. The reason why in this particular case, though, that they're talking about the wife is, I guess people keep ignoring the fact that she was encouraging her wife to flee from a stop.
Okay,
Now,
all right,
I don't
hold on a
think it
second.
should be
Hold on.
prosecuted.
Oh, stop it with your facts.
Stop. We're going to make you shut up now.
With your facts.
Yeah.
God forbid
Yeah.
that you just
Oh, boy.
explain this perfectly and just ruin my argument.
Mm-hmm.
That's
dare
we got to stop him. He's making too much sense. He's ruining everything.
It's collapsing.
Because I think it's a bad look.
Is fleeing from a stop something that results in somebody being shot?
It can.
It can.
Yeah. If you point your car at the officer and run
If you
at
hit them. Yeah.
Yeah, it could.
It can, absolutely. Especially
guys,
It's not a capital crime.
guys, hold on a second. Hold on a second. What you're saying is not correct. That is not correct. That is
It almost
not.
never results
Okay,
in shooting.
Joe.
If you
what you're
drive
saying,
the car into someone,
Joe,
yes, it could involve.
I'll ask you
it
again.
could
Is
involve-
fleeing a stop a reason for ICE to use force? Any federal law enforcement?
See, this is what
That's
pisses
not
me
the
off.
situation. Yeah, that's not what happened. Yeah,
Right. That's not what happened here.
and they're calling her on that.
So no, if you pull up to a cop car, or if a cop car pulls you over
Mhm.
and asks for your stuff, and while he's out, walks up to the car and you take off, it's not a reason to pull out your gun and shoot at them. No.
I rarely, when I see the cam videos, you don't see that. They get get on the radio, they call for help. I mean, if you throw a weapon at them or you point something, then yes, but they don't normally just automatically shoot you.
Right, but if
you
you're
flee.
fleeing the scene, they
Right.
don't do that. But if an officer's standing in front of the vehicle for whatever reason, whether he should have been there or not, he was circling the vehicle. He had no idea that she was going to put it in drive and take off.
Right.
And she put it in drive, and her partner said, "Drive, baby, drive," and then she took off. And she goes at the officer. The officer has every right to shoot at her to try to stop and save himself. And that's what happened here. But see, what I'm saying is the media will refuse to point that out. In other words, so what they're going to say is, so what we're going to do is we're not going to say that. We're going to say, if someone tries to flee, are you allowed to shoot them?
Right.
No, you dumb.
No, nobody's saying that. Dumb.
No, you person who can't understand normal thinking. If you know, you know.
Wiener.
If you don't, that's not what we're doing here. All right, so let's continue with with Amy.
The answer is no. The answer is no. No one's disputing that.
But nobody's saying that. Hold on.
So even if the wife had said, you should flee, that is not a reason. It is not lawful. It is not in their conduct books to use force simply because a person is fleeing an encounter.
Correct. She wasn't.
Okay.
You're not really listening to me, are you?
No.
No.
So, in other words, again, it's very hard because these guys are in there and they're trying to talk to her, talk sense to her, and it's not working. He should say to her, let me ask you a question. If a police officer is standing in front of the vehicle and she tries to run, and then that officer is in danger, is he allowed to pull his weapon out and try to defend himself? That's the question here. She won't allow it. She won't entertain it. And she's doing everything in her power to make
tap
this.
dancing away on CNN. Mhm.
And this is,
I am not listening.
yeah, exactly. And this is why you have these liberal white women who listen to this bullshit And then they get this in their mind, and they take their car, they get in their car, they put their phone out, and they start screaming that, what are we doing here? This is Hitler. It's time for civil war. We're going to attack ICE. We're going to go out there. We're going to stop Nazis. We're going to get the gazpacho.
That's got to be an episode title.
Got to be an episode title, gazpacho.
Write that down.
Stop the gazpacho.
I'm writing that down. You keep talking.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then you have I didn't pull it today because it sickens me. It really does sicken me. Is the mayor of Minneapolis. He's up there, and he's got the big chief of police behind him. And he
weren't doing dick in Minnesota, by the way. Well, they're not doing a thing out there. Well, they've been told us not to do anything.
Well, they came out because last night ICE was chasing 3 Venezuelan illegals, and the guy crashed his car, got out on foot, and was running to his house. And when he got to his house, there was a snow shovel out front, and he attacked, and 2 other guys came out, and they attacked the ICE officers with the shovel. And a cop pulled out his gun, and what did he do? He shot him in the leg. Where he should have put whatever. He shot him in the leg.
Well,
then the guy.
Now they have to do that.
Now the guy runs into the house. So now they don't know if they got weapons or anything in the house. So it makes it worse. But okay, liberals, we'll shoot him in the leg. Let's see if this happens. So they shoot him in the leg. He runs in the house. Then the police come out. They enter the other police come out, and somehow they enter the house and they drag these guys out and arrest them. But so he says that. The mayor gets up and says, we have to fight ICE. And you can see the police officer behind him. You see his eyebrows raised like, what did he just fucking say? Yeah. It's like, holy shit. I can't believe this guy just said this.
No, they don't care.
No, well, look, again, Minnesota is a fucking dumpster fire right now.
Absolutely.
All this fraud that's going on. And ICE, and I got to tell you what. Hats off to Trump. Hats off to Tom Holman. Hats off to Christina P. They are not backing down. They're sending more people in, and they're going through this. And not only that, but
it makes no sense to leave now.
Right.
Like it's already
Pam Bondi, blonde Barbie. She fired 6. I can't think of who they are. They're prosecutors. Okay. 6 federal prosecutors because they didn't want to prosecute because they're going after the girlfriend of Renee Good. They're going after her because she told them to, drive baby drive. She was killed. She was killed and now anybody that was part of that could be charged with murder. So Cody says Agent Gazpacho was my favorite ICE agent.
We're saving that for later. I think that is the episode title.
Agent Gazpacho. Agent Gazpacho, ICE agent at large.
What is it like? Do you remember Benny Hill used to salute? He would do like the wrong way. He'd be like, I think that needs to be it. Wrong hand, chunky, his uniform doesn't fit.
So Agent I have to have me. So of course it's got to be me. I got to sit there with my hand up like Benny Hill saluting. I wonder if
you need almost like a Cub Scout uniform that doesn't fit.
Yeah.
That's this is horrifying. I hate watching this. I actually have to turn off the news every once in a while because it's I find it I'll say exhausting, but that's not even the word I want to use. It's emotionally exhausting. I think that's what it is to watch just this constant just the riots and the screaming and the honking. Like, I don't know how. I feel sorry for the people in Minnesota who are not asking for this. People are just trying to live their life and go through the day. And then you have these maniacs out there that just are destroying things. Now, the one story I'd seen about what happened last night is not only was there that situation, there's also just attacks on ICE. They broke into a vehicle. They stripped things out of it. They damaged it. The amount of destruction of property that, and I still not understand. The police nobody's getting charged. Nobody's getting arrested. The police arrested no one last night. There's no arrests.
No? Are you sure about that? They had to arrest somebody.
Okay. I will go back and look, but I had seen that there was no arrests. Okay. Either way, they are destroying ICE vehicles. They pulled a gun safe out.
They
They took off with a gun safe. They stole guns.
Right.
Like, isn't that the whole thing? Like, that the liberals don't like is guns, but it's okay for them to do this?
Listen, there is not, I'm going to say both parties. Both parties are very hypocritical when it comes out there, when it comes to this kind of nonsense. Republicans hated the doxing and the canceling until some liberal did something, and the first thing they did was go out and dox and cancel them.
Right.
Ken says living out here right now is discouraging, but out of state is not allowing any of this bullshit. Outstate? But outstate. I don't know. What does that mean? But outstate is not allowing any of the. I don't know what that means. Oh, so in other words, everything in Minneapolis is happening, but outside of Minneapolis, the Minnesota police are not allowing any of that bullshit. I think that's what he means. Help me out, Ken. Am I right? Did I get that out of that? I don't know what that meant.
Okay. Oh, they did arrest one of the gun thieves. One.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Because apparently, when they were videotaping this all going down, they got the face of somebody, so for facial recognition, and they also got the license plate of the car that took the gun. So hey,
Ken says in the country.
In the country. Okay.
But outstate in the country is not. Okay.
All right. I think I understand what he's saying. You know, I had a rough day today. I did battle with a printer.
It is challenging. You get a little older, those pesky, inkjet printers are tricky. It's a dumb question.
Horrible.
Did you update like the drivers and stuff?
I can't get it to connect. I can't get it to connect to the internet.
Okay.
So I think I might have to take a cable and connect it to the router, and then it'll reset. Look, I don't want to talk about this right now. I'm very emotional, okay, about this printer.
You're very moody.
Very emotional.
Are you on your period?
No, I've been done with my period.
Is it your
for
time
years
of month?
now.
Okay.
No, I'm over that. I'm through perimenopause.
Very emotional.
Menopause. Menopause. The governor of Minnesota, Tampon Tim Walz, invited a bunch of students that walked out of school to protest ICE. He invited them to the Capitol, and what did they do? They started a riot. They started a big giant fist fight out there, and everybody's got their cameras out.
Fantastic.
Dude, now everybody in the chat's yelling at me, geez, John, there's a cable's only $3. Yeah, I know. But I was trying to get it done today. Anyhow.
But John,
a USB printer cable's like $3, John.
Here we go.
Yeah, Manstration.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another good title, Manstration. That doesn't really fit, though. Our titles never fit the episode, to be honest with you. It's just got to be a funny title.
It's all good.
Yeah,
Hammer to fit, paint to finish, my friend.
All right, so I guess that's all that's going on in Minnesota right now. I think we kind of covered.
That's it.
Right.
Well, and just aside from other assorted scams and bullshit going on over there, which Tim Walz, is he happy there's riots? I'm sure he is.
Anything to take away from what's going on. From what I hear, they are going to charge him or indict him. From what I hear, rumors right now. We'll see if that happens, but it's really interesting how he is still surviving this. That's what kills me. And but one of the things that I want to change the subjects a little bit. Let's kind of we talked about how women are going crazy and they want to divorce their husbands because the husbands aren't wringing their hands like they are about all the stuff in the world that they really can't change and have nothing to do and shouldn't want to try to do anything about because we're trying to get the criminals out of the country. God forbid we do that. One of my favorite female comedians is Christina P. She's married to, his name escapes me right now.
Tom Segura.
Tom Segura, thank you. Mm-hmm. They have a podcast. Every once in a while I'll turn on and listen to it. I think they're funny. They're raising two male demon child. And so she was talking that when she first started, the way she is now is completely different when she started. And I thought it would be interesting to talk about this. And here it is. Here she is. Now, she's on the podcast, the Trigonometry podcast. It's these two guys, I think they're gay guys out of England, and she's talking to them.
What makes women happy? And I was thinking on the toilet, well, what makes me happy is, unfortunately, or fortunately, the traditional things. And now, had I said that to my 20-year-old self, I would be horrified because I was a good feminist and I fought my way through comedy and I did all the clubs. I'll show you, I'll be the best female comic. And I carried this anger that compelled me for 20 years, right? And then I became a mom and I got humbled by illness. And then I was like, okay, so what makes me happy? I know what makes me happy. I can't speak for all women, but is there something to my biology, to my essence? Possibly. It was the male ideal of success that ruined women. It was this idea that in order to become equal, we had to be like you.
Yes.
That's the problem. I have to have my career exactly like Todd's. I have to be successful. It's like, this is not going to work for me. This is not going to work because I'm a mother. My body can't keep up with this pace of work. It's not good. And it makes the woman angry, resentful, bitter. And now I'm useless because if my kid can't come for a snuggle and my cat can't come, I'm the center of the home. This is the truth. And it's not pretty to say anymore, but that's what I learned.
I was very impressed by that. I was very happy to have found that and shared that because I thought that was a very interesting point that we don't hear a lot of lately from women who are happy to be moms. Because I feel like now it's you're demonized for being happy to be a mom, and it's not like she's just a mom. She does everything in that house. She runs that shit. That's an organization. That is high-end stuff. Now, again, the stories about her children, kind of horrific because they're monsters, at least according to the stories that they both shared. But it's, like she had a big health issue. And she said, I was a good feminist. I fought the fight. And then she had kids. And she completely changes your point of view. And it's a shame that some women have children and then disregard them. Or only bring them out for shields or something,
Pawn them off on somebody else. The grandmother raises them. They have a nanny, some kind of shit like no.
Well, you say pawn them off. I like that clarified because there were times where my grandmother watched me.
I'm sorry, I struck a nerve. Okay.
No. Well, I'm not yelling at you. We're having a discussion. I'm not reacting. It's just your grandmother never was involved in your life. Like it was. Like my mom worked, my parents worked, and at one point my parents were divorced. And there was a time where if I was homesick or my brother was homesick, my grandmother watched us. So we were foisted off. I guess you could say that. Sometimes I think it depends on the family situation. But I think people who just have a baby and then never take care of him or just do terrible things, like look at Casey Anthony, who still is out talking and commenting on things. Go fuck yourself,
I'm saying right now that you can't really. That's quite the jump, from having
just
kids
kind of
and having a
there.
babysitter to killing them.
Well, but you're insinuating that women and then just foist them off, and that, to me, after you foist them or you don't give a shit about them, that the next step is you kill them. So, the progression's there. It's a big jump in progression, but my point being is it's okay to love your children and take care of them. And if that's how your life rolls out, that's,
right,
that's okay.
Okay, so I'm still trying to figure out what I said. All right, it doesn't matter.
All right,
do you believe this bitch? Did not say that.
Yes, you did.
Not me. No,
I heard you.
All right, it's out of context.
It was me, just not me. Yeah.
Okay. Back to my point. Never mind. It's not important. Okay. Hold on. Put that back up there, please.
Okay.
Sparky says, Duchess probably snapped green beans on Grandma's porch. Those are the kids who grew up correctly.
Yeah.
Look, there are women that are thrown into things through divorce or whatever, and they have to raise their kids. And yes, it's all horrible. I get it. I understand that. Christine here is what she's saying is that she found out that she could have a life that where she enjoyed raising her demon kids, and she enjoyed taking care of the house, and it surprised her that she was fulfilled by that because she thought that she would not have any satisfaction in her life unless her career was as big as her husband, Tom, who's also a comedian. So what she is she's in competition with men or in competition with other comedians, which is good when you're starting out. It gives her the drive to be better. I think she's one of the better female comedians out there. I think she's pretty amazing in what she does. But Is she as good as her husband?
Is she as popular as her husband?
Is she as popular as her husband? But okay, he was able to go out while she was still raising the kids and go out and promote and continue to his craft and do more stand-up and do more dates to get better at that. She's not. So in other words, she is taking fulfillment out of raising kids and being a mom and being a wife, which is good. And some of these other women should take a fucking lesson from that.
Lesson?
A friggin'
fucking
lesson. Something like that.
So, but
I
she
don't think it's going
sacrificed.
well.
She chose that, right? So you're saying that
She
women
did.
have to choose to
Well, I
give
don't know
up
if
things.
She got pregnant. She had 2 children, and I think she thought that she was going to be able to do the same thing she was doing before,
She
but
might
she
have.
realized
Yeah.
that she couldn't. She couldn't. Now her kids are either going to be amazing comedians or serial killers. It's one or the other. I don't really think there's going to be any in
That's
between.
still
between
up for grabs, I think.
any
Those
in between
monsters.
with these two. And again, this is how they describe them. I
Right.
don't know how these kids are.
They might be fine, but they're great stories if that's actually true.
Some of the stories I heard that Bert Kreischer went over the house and they got him a glass of water. And as Tom is walking in, he sees there's water dripping from the bathroom out to the thing. And he says, "Don't drink that." And what happened was they dipped the water out of they took the glass and put it in the toilet and took the water out of the toilet and gave it to
monsters.
drink.
Terrible children. Jesus Christ.
Funny.
Yeah,
Hysterical.
it is funny. Yeah, it is. But I mean, but the point now, and this works for their family, and that's fine. But the point I'm making is you said, because she stayed home and took care of the kids, he was able to hone his craft, go out. Of course, he's the provider. You would think clearly at this point, he's the major provider because she was able to dial back on her career to raise their children. So there is sacrifice. So.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean,
on both sides?
Yeah.
Or is it
Is
because,
there?
like, in
I
other
don't
words,
know.
well, he has to
Well,
sacrifice.
he gives
'cause
up all
he's-
his time. He has to go out and work.
He has to
I mean,
go
they're
out and
not
work.
poor, so I mean,
No.
I don't feel
It's
sorry
not like
for
they're.
him.
Yeah, it's not like he's got to work double shifts or anything.
Yeah, he's not. They're not eating chicken out of a dumpster, so they're okay. I mean, they're doing just
Correct.
fine. But
Yes.
and he's selling out arenas and stuff. I think. I don't know. Is he that popular? He's selling out arenas.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
okay.
Yeah. And he
I
just
mean,
had
I've
a
seen him for
Netflix-
years. So
he's had a
yeah.
Netflix special.
He's had
And he's
several.
again.
Yeah.
This is
I like
why I
him.
want to get back to storytelling, because stand-up comedy can be a lot of different things. It can be prop comedy. It can be sitting there telling jokes, one-liners, and stuff like that. There's the Mark Norman style of comedy where he's out there telling jokes and one-liners and hitting and stuff like that. And there's comedians like Tom Segura who will go out and tell a story, a funny story.
I'm a big fan of the storytellers.
Yeah.
Him, Tom Papa. Who's that? You Can't Fix Stupid. That guy from the Blue Collar Comedy Tour. Well, all those guys, they were funny too. The ones that could tell a good story.
The Italian guy, I can't think of his name.
Sebastian Maniscalco.
Sebastian, yeah, him.
Did you see the bit that they goofed on him on SNL?
I did not.
There was one of the players clearly admired him, and they incorporated him in the skit. And they said, "Oh, my Sebastian Maniscalco's coming by," and they open the door, and it's the Italian-looking guy on SNL, and he comes in and he has all the mannerisms down, like
He's
brilliantly.
jumping in
He
jumping
was,
around.
and he's like, "Why are you doing that?" Like the whole everything you've ever known about all his tells and acting bits. It was all in this skit. It was well done, very well done.
Yeah, I love the storytelling where you can really tell a funny story. I think that's, to me, it's one of my favorite kinds of comedy. Don't get me wrong, I love Mark Norman. I think he's an amazing comedian.
Well, jokes are funny too, but yeah.
Yeah, and he's quick. He's really quick. So,
good stories though. All about that.
And before we get out of here, we have two things to do. I want to talk about they had another. It's time for Sebastian tweets read by Kate.
Can't do that one. I
What's
can barely do
Sebastian
Trump
tweets?
ones.
Yeah, maybe. All right. Well, since he brought it up,
Oh dear.
here we go.
It's time for Trump. Tweets read by Kate. Will Trump be happy or irate? Will it make us laugh or will it be a groaner? Either way, Sparky Toaster will have a raging
If the corrupt politicians of Minnesota don't obey the law and stop the professional agitators and insurrectionists from attacking the patriots of ICE who are only trying to do their job, I will institute the Insurrection Act, which many presidents have done before me, and quickly put an end to the travesty that is taking place in the once great state. Thank you for your attention to this matter. President DJT.
Trump tweet by Kate. Was it fire or just fate? That shot will set it straight. Trump tweet by Kate. That was a Trump tweet read by Kate. Did she Jamingo or was it great? Now the chat decides her fate. That was a Trump tweet read by Kate.
Okay. They had another hearing, Capitol Hill. They brought some doctors out there. And the question every once in a while comes up as, can you tell me, can men have babies? Can they do that? Is it possible for men to have babies? Right. Now, you would have a doctor up there. And you would
like a real doctor, right?
Like a real doctor, medical doctor.
Not like Dr. Jill doctor, but like a doctor.
A medical doctor. And if you ask a medical doctor, doctor, can men have babies? What would be the correct answer, Duchess?
No.
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 All right, let's find out.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Since you bring it up, why don't we just start there? Dr. Verma, I wasn't sure I understood your answer to Senator Moody a moment ago. Do you think that men can get pregnant?
I hesitated there because I wasn't sure where the conversation was going or what the goal was. I mean, I do take care of patients with different identities. I take care of many women. I take care of people with different identities. And so that's where I paused. I think, I wasn't sure where you were going with that.
Well, the goal is the truth. So can men get pregnant?
Again, the reason I paused there is I'm not really sure what the goal of the question is.
The goal is just to establish a biological reality. You just said a moment ago that science and evidence should control, not politics. Absolutely. So let's just test that proposition. Can men get pregnant?
I take care of people with many identities, but
can men get pregnant?
There are many women that can get pregnant. I do take care
Give
of...
me a fucking answer!
Say it!
Why are they not? She's a doctor. She went to medical school. They have facts. It's science. Remember, trust the science. Remember all that a few years ago? Men cannot get pregnant. Men cannot have babies. I don't understand why people freak the fuck out about this.
Now, the only reason that I think she might be hesitating, and she could even say this, but she doesn't want to drag this into, that she would say that if a woman transitioned into a man, then yes, a man can have a baby. But then she would have to use he's locked her up. It's checkbait. In other words, he's got to do one or two things. Yeah, she's got to say if a woman who thinks she's a man can get pregnant, can a man? We're talking about men. We're talking about your good old two-ball, one-prick kind of guy. All right, can he have a baby? I remember distinctly when I was growing up, the joke used to be, boy, I'll tell you what, if I was a man and ever had a baby, that would be amazing because I would get millions of dollars because men can't have babies.
Because they can't.
The chat's flying. Mike says, don't make me answer this. Don't make me answer this. And then Nick says, that's exactly what should have happened. If you can't acknowledge a biological fact, your medical license should be revoked. I'm with Nick on this one. I really am. If you can't answer this question, there's something wrong with you.
It's a yes or no. I mean, I hate when they do that. It's yes or no, but it's
this
yes
is pretty much yes or no.
It doesn't get any yes or no.
Don't identify as women.
Can men get pregnant?
Again, as I'm saying.
Let me just remind you what you testified to a moment ago. Science and evidence should control, not politics. So, can men get pregnant?
I want the answer, and I want it now.
Science and evidence should guide medicine.
Do science and evidence tell us that men can get pregnant? Biological men, can they get pregnant?
I also think yes/no questions like this are a political tool. And
no, yes/no questions are about the truth, doctor. Let's not make a mockery of this proceeding. This is about science and evidence, and I'm asking you. You know, the United States Supreme Court just heard arguments yesterday at great length on this question. This is not a hypothetical question. This is not theoretical. It affects real people in their real lives. And you're here as an expert, called by the other side as an expert. And you've been telling us that you follow, right, you're a doctor, and you follow the science and the evidence. So I just want to know, based on the science, can men get pregnant? That's a yes or no question. It really is, I think.
I think you're trying to reduce the complexity of a lot
I'm not. I'm trying to get, it's not complex. I'm trying to get to an answer, and I'm trying to test, frankly, your veracity as a medical professional and as a scientist. Can men get pregnant?
I think you're also conflating.
Just don't be a bitch about it. Answer the goddamn
I'm not conflating
question.
male and female. They're two different things. There's biological men and there's biological women. And I want to know, can men get pregnant?
All right, we're 2 minutes and 30 seconds into this.
She's tap dancing like a motherfucker, man.
And
she just won't answer.
There's another 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm curious now, because I forget. Does she ever actually say that men can't get pregnant? I mean, do we want to take this journey together?
Okay, well, here we go. Mike says, from Whiplash Full of Dicks, says, he's performing for his people. Look at me, guys. I made this bitch cry. Well, not for nothing. If you're proclaiming yourself as a medical expert, be one. Be one. Answer the question. It is not. It is not.
How is he performing? I don't understand how he's performing.
Well, he's not being a bitch and backing down is what it is. And he's not letting her tap dance get away.
Right.
I mean, it's not political. Like he says.
Well, he's basically using what she just said against her. So in other words, she said that science and facts should not be political. So, you know, medicine, facts, and whatever she said, whatever she just said, should not
factual
be
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the factual stuff, like the truth. The truth should not be politicized.
Let the truth set you free.
Yes. I forget. Let's find out.
All right. Can we just scrub it?
What you were talking about
You're at the beginning now.
No.
Oh, no. Sorry. Sorry. Go ahead.
is biological.
You're not going to answer my question. It sounds like.
Biological males.
This isn't hard, doctor. Can men get pregnant?
That's what he said.
Yes or no?
I would be more than happy to have a conversation with you that is not coming from a place of trying to be polarized and push.
I'm not trying to be polarizing. I'm trying to ask. I think it is extraordinary that we are here in a hearing about science and about women. And for the record, it's women who get pregnant, not men. We are here about the safety of women and science that shows that this abortion drug causes adverse health events in 11% of cases. That's 22 times greater than the FDA label, another fact you haven't acknowledged, and yet you won't even acknowledge the basic reality that biological men don't get pregnant. There's a difference between biological men and biological women. I don't know how we can take you seriously and your claims to be a person of science if you won't level with this on this basic issue. I thought we were past all of this, frankly. I can't believe we're still here talking about this.
I am a person of science, and I'm also someone here who's here to represent the complex experiences of my patients, and I don't think polarized language or questions serve that goal. I don't think they serve the American people.
It is not polarizing to say that there is a scientific difference between men and women, and I want this to be clear and for the record. It is not polarizing to say that women are a biological reality and should be treated and protected as such. That is not polarizing. That is truth. It is also, by the way, the United States Constitution, which offers unique protections to women in a variety of circumstances as women. And your refusal to recognize women as women and men as men is deeply corrosive to science, to public trust, and yes, to constitutional protections for women as women. And I think it's extraordinary that you would sit here and advance a political agenda that has been thoroughly discredited and rejected by the American people in this forum. And I'm glad we had this exchange because it is exceptionally clarifying. It is also in many ways quite depressing. I see that my time has nearly expired. I just want to thank the other witnesses for being here. Thank you for protecting women and children. Thank you for your valiant efforts. Thank you for following the science. And thank you, Mr. Chairman, for this hearing.
Well done. Well done. I appreciate his tenacity on that. And the fact that her refusal to acknowledge science And I guarantee you in 2020, she was stampeding for follow the science. It's all the science.
Yeah, get the shot.
Convenient.
Get the
Yeah,
shot.
she needs to be investigated because, I mean, if these hearings are about protections for women and she can't even acknowledge that there are women. I'm sorry. It's not like birthing people. It's women. It's women.
Women!
Can't.
All right. Permission to go over our usual 1 hour and 30-minute time.
Yeah.
Because we do have to talk about this.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
That's fine.
I saw this
I'm not sure what
today,
it is.
and
Fine.
I was shocked. I know. Yeah, I'm tickling your ass with a feather right now. I'm
Ooh,
teasing
thank you.
You're welcome. Here it is. Kirsten Cinema, accused of being a homewrecker, pushing her ex-bodyguard to take Molly in bonkers lawsuit.
Woo, and a bonkers lawsuit. Nice.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Here's Kristen Cinema. God damn it. Famous independent streak impacted her former bodyguard's fidelity, his ex-wife alleges in a lawsuit against the ex-senator. Heather Emile, mother of 3, ex-wife of Cinema's former bodyguard, accuses the Arizonan of destroying their 14-year-long marriage by sustaining affairs with him during their trips together around the world and getting him to do psychedelics. So...
I'm tripping, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
So anyhow, they call her out. Like, in other words, I didn't know this. Kristen Cinema was a bisexual. I didn't know she was a bisexual. But
It's amazing what we learn about people today, right?
Yeah. All right. So question.
Yes.
Is it the fault of the husband who took the vows with his wife to love, honor, cherish, forsake all others until death do us part? Or is it the filthy whore that has lured him away to infidelity? Your thoughts, Duchess?
Well, I mean, it's the first step is the husband. I mean, that's the commitment. That's the contract, right? So to speak. That's who you're with.
Yeah.
But I mean, clearly this chick has, I'm not sure what you're doing there. You like scrunched it all down. I mean, clearly this chick has money, so maybe that she's suing just for some coin. Because now the I guess the gentleman who is supposed to be bringing home the bacon. Yeah, I don't know. Is that worth it?
So there she is. There's the gentleman right there that is now they're divorced or separated, and there she is behind him now. Also, hang on. Let me get rid of this here. My apologies. Let me get rid of this.
Boop. Thank you.
Because I was confusing Duchess by moving things around.
Well, it went really narrow. So
I know. I was trying to move things around so I could
so
see
people
you.
can see it.
I could see you while I was talking about this. So I moved things around, but I'll tell you what, Duchess likes to call me out. Oh, what are you doing over there? Hey.
It is distracting.
This is an audio podcast. Why are you doing things with the video?
Isn't that what we talked about in the beginning?
Doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter.
Don't bring that up now. That's against me.
Well,
there's a point against me now.
I'm saying is, you don't have to call out everything. It's the same thing. You have to call out everything. Try to follow along. Try to riff with me,
do you remember
kiddo?
when I turned my head for a moment and you're like, "What are you looking at? What are you doing? Is something wrong?"
That's not the same, and that's not how it went.
Totally.
No, it's not. I
Okay.
said I thought you were having an issue with something, and I was worried that there was something wrong. And being the executive producer, no, I know you were fighting through. But you were down looking, and you were distracted. And you know how? Because I do this. When I get distracted, I start talking. As you continue to talk under me, as I get distracted, I start talking, and everything coming out of my mouth is nonsense because I'm not paying attention to what even I am saying. Words are just dribbling out of my mouth, and I noticed you doing that at the time. So I thought there was something wrong. So I said, "Is there something wrong?" And you bit my head off. That's how I remember it. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I could be wrong. Cody says, LOL, John calls out Duchess for everything, then gets called out once, and now it's you don't gotta call out everything. I'm sorry that we have to go through this, but again, I am producing the show behind the scenes. You're not wrong. I am producing the scene, the show behind the scenes. I got to move things around and set things up, and sometimes they're not perfect. And I said this earlier. I said, look, the show's not going to be perfect. I'm going to move things around. We're going to try to do things. I'm going to clean it up in post so we can put out a better show because I like the sound of.
Sorry.
I would pay you $5 an episode if you would just not talk under me when I'm actually talking. I really would. How much would it cost? Actually, how much would it cost? $25. If I give you $25 an episode, will you stop talking under me as I talk? Or no, you're going to continue to talk under me no matter what I do. I don't understand it.
Take two.
You hate me. You actually hate me, don't you? You hate me. You want me to sit there and have to go through all this and take out all this times you talk underneath me. You really do. You hate me. I don't know why. I do everything to try to make the show better and help you out and do things to make the show better. And I feel I'm looking for a word here. Underappreciated. There we go. Let's use that one.
We hate you.
I don't know why we continue to do this. I don't understand why when I'm talking and we're not agreeing, you have to keep talking underneath me. I don't understand. Can you explain to me what that does? How does that help?
Oh, is it my turn? Oh, no, you're still talking. Go ahead.
No, I'm just asking because as I'm talking, you're talking softly underneath me so no one can hear you. I just don't understand why. How does that? Do you find that effective? I'm curious. Now I'm curious. Your turn.
Oh, you sure?
Come back to the mic.
I am at the mic.
I'm sorry. Your video freezes, and it looks like you were still back there. My apologies. That's my fault. Or somebody's fault. It wasn't your fault. Continue.
Okay, because I was going to continue, but then you kept talking. So if I interrupted, then I'm talking under you. So I just wanted to make sure you were done. We good? All right. Thank you. We'll move ahead.
No, I was asking a question.
What's the question again?
How do you think it helps the show while I'm softly talking underneath me?
Because it's funny.
To who?
Me.
Oh, it's funny to you. Mm-hmm. Okay. We're in Bob territory now.
All right.
Okay. Just checking. All right. So now I'm uninterested in the rest of this story now. Okay. Why don't we just play the voicemails and get the hell out of here? We can do that.
Okay.
Who do we want to go for? How about this, Duchess? Let's spin the wheel of voicemails. Who do you want to hear from first of our cast of characters?
All right. Who do we have? Oh, should I look in the note and pick that one?
I'm sorry. We usually have Dean, Neil,
our usual
the usual ones. Yes.
All right. Let's start with Neil.
Let's go with Neil. Okay. Here we go.
Hey, what's up, my niggas? It's Athletic Neil. Why is there air conditioning in hospitals?
Because it's hot? I don't know. Why is there air conditioning in hospitals? Okay, Duchess doesn't know.
To keep the vegetables cold and fresh.
Okay, let's go with Dean.
Hey, peeps. All-White Dean calling. Kind of a rough week for football. The Lions didn't make the playoffs.
Nope.
Eagles lost.
Yep.
And the Steelers lost.
I
But
know.
now that Mike Tomlin has stepped down, Adam Scheffler says that Harbaugh is going to be the next person in line. And he's bringing along an incredible linebacker coach, Ray Lewis. I also heard that big Cam Hayward's been given a 5-year extension as the big defensive star of the Steelers. So hopefully we'll have another good year. So I have a question.
Is any of that true? I heard that Harbaugh was going to the Giants.
he's just stirring the pot.
Okay. All right. That's just stirring the.
Oh, Lisa has something to say.
Get to your point already, Dean.
Gosh, Dean, was that the joke? Because
no, I think the jokes are coming.
Kidding.
Here
I'm
we go.
kidding.
I I have a question for you.
Question.
What happens when you finger a psychic on her period?
What happens when you finger a psychic on her period? You get caught red-handed in the future. You psychic in the future. There's something with red-handed. I don't know.
You get your palm red.
Oh, it was right there. Damn it. It's right there. So sorry. Get your palm red. There, Aaron knows. Aaron knows. Okay, I'm sorry. There, Cody knew. All right, I'm sorry. I lost it. All right, Budweiser sent in 2, I think. He sent in 2 voicemails. I don't know if they're both jokes. I don't know because I don't listen to them. I just bring them out.
Hey, guys. It's Budweiser. Thank God it's hockey season. So since the Duchess liked the last joke I called in, I figured I'd keep the momentum going with another dead baby joke. So, how many dead babies does it take to screw in a light bulb?
How many dead babies does it take to screw in a light bulb? 1 if you hold it right?
I don't know.
A lot more than the 50 I have in my basement.
Oh my gosh.
A lot more than he has in his basement. Okay, I didn't realize that. All right, well, let's see if he has it. Here's the numbers. The second one, I'm shocked. I've never, Budweiser's never sent in 2 voicemails before.
No.
It's unprecedented.
He's never sent in 2 voicemails.
Budweiser. I'm not sure if I called in or not. I think I did, but I don't know.
Oh, he forgot. He forgot that he called.
Probably been having a rough week. Leave him alone.
Okay, yeah, Steelers lost. Hockey's.
Yeah.
Hey, I wonder, is he a Pittsburgh Penguin fan or is he a Philadelphia Flyers fan? A New Jersey? What kind of hockey fan is he?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. Well, okay.
The other day, but anyways, why do they put cotton balls in bottles of medicine?
Because
I've heard this one. I think I know this one.
Black people
taking cotton.
Take the cotton to get to the good stuff or something. Yeah. Well, I'm terrible at this. I used to really be good at getting these jokes, but I'm horrible.
It's so black people know that they were slaves before they were drug dealers.
Ah, slaves before they were drug dealers. I knew it was something like that.
Oh, stop. That's awful.
All right, let's end it all with half wetback Jose.
Hey, Boomer Bunker.
Hey, Boomer Bunker. Hey, I wanted to start out and say I've really enjoyed getting on the discourse and getting to know all the bunker dwellers. This has been just so much fun. You guys are awesome.
We are.
Anyway, I got 2 jokes for you today. One, what do you call a Catholic nun in a wheelchair?
What do you call a Catholic nun in a wheelchair?
Sister Wheelie.
Sister Wheelie. Let's go with Sister Wheelie.
Virgin Mobiles.
That was actually a Duchess laugh.
That was a good one.
All right. And the second one?
All right. The other one's not really a question. It's more of a story joke. So
good.
Enjoy. This Catholic priest and his nun decided they wanted to try the sex. You know, they'd heard lots of things about it. So they get all naked, get in bed. He puts it in her. The nun says, "Father, I didn't expect you to have such a small organ." And the priest looked at her and said, "Bish, I didn't expect to have to play in such a large cathedrals." Oh. All right. Hope Kate laughed. If not, Mike, you can throw in the laughs. Love you guys. See you on the discourse.
As Mike does. All right. Hey, listen, you can be like half wetback Jose and join our Discord. You go over to boomerbunker.com/Discord and hang out with us. Come on over. I'd like to see a couple of you people that are just like watching this that aren't into the Discord. Just come on in and say hi. It'd be nice. I think you'll enjoy it. My goodness. All right, Kate, what a show this was. Discourse, yes. Let's have some discourse in the Discord. We could do that.
Oh, or on the podcast.
Either or.
Either or.
Either or. All right, Kate. Well, another great show. Thank you so much for being here. And we will be back this Monday, as we always do, 6:30 Eastern. If you want to watch us on Twitch, Rumble, and YouTube. And a little while, we're probably going to go away from Twitch. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I changed too much shit. What can I tell you? All right. You coming back Monday, Duchess?
Sure.
All right.
Whatever the executive producer decides. So you'll have to find out where we'll be and who will be here with him.
Of course, I would never not have the Duchess on the show. It's ridiculous. It's an abomination you would even think that. All right, Duchess, get ready to read out. Here we go. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thank you for listening to this episode of The Boomer Bunker. We'd love for you to become a bunker dweller and join us live. Catch our live streams every Monday and Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Rumble, and Twitch. If you've just found us, be sure to follow or subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcast apps so you never miss a new episode. And hey, while you're there, do us a solid. Share the show, tell a friend, leave a review. It really helps. For show updates, shenanigans, and general tomfoolery, follow us on social media. All the links are in the show notes, or simply visit boomerbunker.com. And we'd love to hear from you. Got something to say? Please shoot us an email at theboomerbunker@gmail.com. You can also send a text or leave a voicemail at 856-477-1935.